Yeah. Yay. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's able to hear me. Sorry if the thing seems laggy. I'm running two different things on my computer here, and I'm running a bunch of mics and other stuff that's going on with the computer. If you can hear it in the background, there you go. How's everybody doing? Yeah, Facebook's telling me some crazy stuff. I don't know. Anyway, hope everybody's been having a fun day so far today, and happy afternoon. Let me turn some lights on real quick so you guys can actually see me instead of this darkness, especially with Twitch. So give me one quick second. It's telling me I need to do stuff real quick, y'all. Sorry. Movement. Uh, I guess we'll figure all that out as we go. Anyway, let me get these lights on real quick, y'all, and I'll be right back. What is going on, everybody? It's Wolf, aka Death Fang, and we are here pretty much on a live thing, pretty much having some fun on Twitch and also on Facebook. And this time I decided, like I said at the beginning of this, I went ahead and put everything on my computer. Like I'm doing Facebook Live on Facebook on my computer along with, you know, Twitch, obviously. But it's okay because I got all the cameras and the microphones and everything. And I really hope everybody's able to hear me. I'm sorry if the quality starts to lag on you guys. I'm sorry. But it's the equipment that I got, and it's all I got to deal with. So, but other than that, I really hope everybody's having a good day. Happy, you know, afternoon and all that good stuff. And basically, I'm pretty much more open to do more stuff now until I find a certain way of additional income. So yeah, fun times on that. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty much going to be focusing on a lot more content for you guys. And from the messages and also comments I've been seeing, some people are getting a little tired of just drums pictures. The reason why I'm doing all that is to let you guys know that I still think about drums and music and all the stuff I've done. You know, I think about it all the time. Who doesn't? Who's a musician? Who doesn't? But the main thing that really gets me is when somebody does hit me up, and I'm not picking on anybody. You know, it's good to hear the feedback and all that. But I just want to like let you guys know that a lot of the stuff that's been going on with me, I've been sick. I haven't really been able to edit or record or do anything with videos or music at this time. But now that pretty much I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm doing pretty much more openness to get things taken care of and all that stuff. But besides all that, I'm also here to pretty much jam and hang out. So that's what we're going to do, and I really hope everybody else is having a good day, and we'll get to it. But today, I actually have something I want to tell you guys, and it's not like a bad thing, but I have to read this off my phone because I had to jot this down the day it happened, and I've only told a select few, and you guys can give me your opinions about this in the comments. Keep in mind, I'm agnostic. I respect everybody's religions. I don't want to be all like, you have to do this, it's crammed down your throat, believe what you want to believe. That being said, I have a nice dream short story type deal that happened to me last week when I was sick. And what happened was, let me try to get my stored thing up here. There we go. What happened was, I was pretty much like sick. Like, I was having massive migraines, headaches were so bad that I was literally bleeding out my nose, and it's bad. Like, nosebleeds are really bad to try to, counter and stuff nowadays, since you can't lay back and you can't lay forward. But when you wake up and it's all over your face, it's not really a good thing. So if anybody has this condition, and let me know what it really is. Like, the doctors have pretty much just chalked it up to a bad headache, like a real bad headache, and it was so bad, motion and everything made me just throw up, and it wasn't good. But what I was going through, I went ahead and made my own version of a little hot toddy and all that, and also everybody knows, so I'm just going to say it now. Yes, I smoked the herb, but I am not sitting here going like, okay, it's going to dictate my whole life. No, no. At that point, it really was needed, and it helped. And I will tell you this right now. When I went to sleep, now keep in mind, like I said, I'm agnostic. I treat everybody equally as best I can unless you disrespect me, blah, blah, blah. We all know this, especially people that know me on Facebook and whoever is wanting to know about, my lifestyle on Twitch and stuff like that. Like, straight up, it is what it is. However, when I was asleep, I had a dream, and I don't know if it's like, hard to explain. You see, there's times where dreams seem to be either memories, deep thoughts, or some kind of like something that's bugging you in your sleep. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll have like crazy dreams. Like back in the day when I was a kid, I would have dreams about a monster chasing me in a corridor of some castle area with only torches lit. You know what I mean? Like, there's reasons why we have these dreams and stuff, and I'm not getting spiritual or trying to say this is like a, what would you call that word? I can't think of the word right now, but we'll figure that out later. But mainly, when I went to sleep, I had this dream that, let me just get into it. I don't need to be more spoiled on this stuff. I'll just read it. This is my dream called Walk with Odin. Keep in mind, I'm agnostic. I had a dream I was walking in a vast wilderness and woods. On this path and road, I walked past this vast wilderness with an ancient view. The wind was crisp, yet the air was still. I spotted a traveler and was very quiet at first. He spoke in a language I've never spoke, yet it was so clear to my ears. He came up to me and asked me if I could allow him to pretty much accompany me on my journey. So I talked with the old wanderer, who pretty much dressed in all rags, a hood, and just walked with a staff, and he had a few things strapped around him. At first I was kind of skeptical because my instincts told me to like not go into the woods with this dude because your instincts are going to pop up. I lost my place. Dang it. I was skeptical to not go into the wooded area with the mighty trees with thick bark. My curiosity peaked when he said, "Come, traveler, we have a lot to talk about." He motioned, and I was pretty much, like I said, skeptical. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized I messed up on some grammar. That's why we took English class, right? I messed up on my own grammar. Hold up, my dyslexia kicked in. Anyway, pretty much said, "Come, traveler, we have a lot to talk about." And he motioned, "I have heard of you through many people's stories, some good, some bad, but not to ruin your footing on the path that you walk. Ravens soared above, croaking, and you can hear a pack of wolves howling, and literally into the sky. The sun began to set, and the night began to creep. He said, 'For many moons I have watched you fight and struggle for the peace and glory you deserve. You walk among the legends, yet you make no path to carve your own. You are not heartless, yet you are ruthless with ambition to desire life with your kin and clan. Why haven't you used that power to forge your own path that riches will be plenty? I have watched you through the eyes of the ravens that flock around you, and you have stared back at me with the wonder of being free. You have many great ventures that await. For you and your sons will bring forth the peace you seek. You may not have earned your axe or shield in battle, but you will be honored by the gods in Valhalla and drink with the ancestors.' He further said, 'Until then, keep walking the path you want to be, for the clouds shall not dampen the days ahead. When your mind is a beautiful light to guide you, you may have to travel farther like any great man to keep the happiness, but you are the one known as,' and he says my name in Old Norse, but it's Wolfgang Amadeus McMurray. And I could understand that in this dream. I understood it. And he says, 'Son of my dad's name,' literally, like in full Norse, 'along with both my sons,' in Old Norse. You should be proud of your boys, and you honor your father without question.' He motions over to two boulders and says, 'Please sit with me, have a drink.' Then the man revealed his face, and he had one patch on his right side. He pulled out a huge horn full of liquid, and he continues, 'Drink with me until it's empty.' He began to also say, 'You can ask me anything.' We drank and drank, and it seems that the horn would never end. And he kept saying, 'Drink, my friend. There is plenty to drink, and don't be afraid to drink more.' After then, I finally asked, 'What is it about me that interests the gods? What is it that will make my mark in life? When few do care, but so many as weak as burnt tree bark.' Or, sorry, let me rephrase that. When so few do care, but many see me as weak as burnt tree bark. Why is it when I ask any god a question, I am giving a harder life lesson than a better road? It is my desire to keep fighting when I'm tired of the same fight over and over.' He looked at me and said, 'How well do you know the ways of travel? Many men built ships, rafts, to see the great seas and lands, chariots and horses to travel on lands to go to kingdoms and towns. The desires isn't attention or attributes, for one would hope to achieve its vast glory without thought. Your real question is, how can I travel and conquer my fears and dreams and live for what you want? Your enemies do tremble in your name. How driven that man wants to be for his family, clan, and kin, and he will do whatever it takes to make it so. The trials and the power to move forward is what many fear, and you will have your victory. You will have your glory and drink under the moonlight. You will earn what you seek." Sorry, I thought I saw a notification on there. "You will earn what you seek." Then the horn was empty, and he disappeared. The man never said his name, though, but he knew mine until I remembered his face. The realization hit me harder than a berserker, and he any berserker, any sage, or seer could pretty much foretold. I said, Odin? I heard a crow croaking in the sky overhead, and then I woke up. And this is the rest of the thing when I literally felt, when I woke up, I still, like, I literally was, like, still under that, like, feeling of that just happened. I can still taste the wine from the mighty horn he carried with the vibrant smell and taste of different flavors in the wine, and I will never forget it. Maybe one day I will find that same wine. He spoke of wisdom and answers I never had before thought of. I've never dreamt of any gods or deities speak to me in my dreams. I wonder if this is my imagination or this is my sign to keep going through my times of depression or times of losing my sight on life. This may be something I need to do for my family and friends, or will Odin continue to visit me in dreams, or will other gods and deities visit my dreams? That whole aspect, I'm telling you guys, that whole notion that went down in my dream, it literally floored me. Like, I woke up, I still felt like crap, but I woke up with a crazy realization. Now, I'm not saying, like, this is a divine prophecy or this is the ways of, one person can translate saying that this is God's way of doing this and doing that. I got something on my chat. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But anyway, I'll look into that here later on after this. Anyway, I'm back to the thing. When I woke up and I was feeling like absolute crap, I literally, like, it made me, like, realize, like, there's a lot of stuff that I still need to, take care of and conquer and do all this, that, and the other. But my only issue was it was me. I was pretty much holding myself back. So that whole, like, aspect of, traveling and stuff, I've been thinking about doing a lot of traveling. But now since things have changed, I'm going to have to refigure that plan. You know what I mean? And there's also been some changes in my hours to pretty much do additional things if needed. You know what I mean? The only thing that was bugging me, the only thing that was really, like, kind of bugging me about certain things was, like, is this really, like, was this, like, something out there that's greater than me telling me, hey, everything's going to be all right. All you got to do is just keep pushing and fighting and all that. Well, not fighting like fist fight, but you know what I mean. Like, more like, is it going to be, there's going to be a lot of struggle. Everybody goes through it. And from what this was telling me is all my dreams and everything will happen once I start traveling. I don't know how that traveling aspect is going to go. I mean, anything could happen at this point, but if it's closer to my boys, that'd be great. If that would be my only desire, a patch of land, enough to where my boys can have, like, grow and prosper and have fun when they come and visit me and stuff like that, and also be all like, this is Dad's place. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I want to try to do. And what really gets me sometimes is when, there's people that will be in your way, your enemies, rivals, certain people that really just tick you off. And by the time you actually decide to, like, do something about it, it's over. Like, if you didn't make the effort to get things done, that's on you, type deal. And the only way to fix that is pretty much be better. And I've been saying the be better thing for a long time, but this is literally, like, I don't know if a lot of people are going to translate this saying God came in an image of what you thought was personified. I'll just let y'all know right now, I've been also, like, rewatching the Viking series and catching back up on a lot of my, like, I would say While I was sick, I was literally watching Vikings and brushing up on like Spartan Greek lifestyles, along with Native American lifestyles and stuff. And I'm trying to learn more to control myself, because there's times where I can get like extremely frustrated and I just vent, say things, you know what I mean? But in the end, it's all me. I gotta literally find a way, like you said, with like the chariots, the ships, horses, all that. If I want to travel, I gotta make my own way. And like I said a little bit ago, I know a lot of people are going to say like, oh, well, God came in and all this, that, and the other. Keep in mind, I'm agnostic. You can call it Odin, you can call him God, you can call him whatever you want to me. He's up there. I just choose not to, go to temples or go to this stuff, because there's a lot of comparisons between religions and there's a lot of controversies between all that, and I'm not about that. So we're just going to leave that alone. But the message of it, though, is what really got me when I woke up. Because when I woke up, I was like, oh, man, dude, are you serious? Wow. And on top of that, it felt like I was drinking with the gods, in a way. Like, I don't know if this guy's really Odin or not, but he's sitting there drinking this horn with me that has, like, nothing but this tasteful stuff. Like, I can still taste it. I'm not kidding. It was like a real, it was an earthy but fruitful and tasteful type of wine. And if I could literally smell it and taste it, I will tell you in real life if that's the real drink or not. And I'm not a wine drinker. I don't do that. I don't drink wine. You know what I mean? I'll probably have like some champagne here and there, but not wine. And when I woke up and I still had that flavor in my mouth, I was afraid to drink like water, coffee, or anything. Because, dude, I've never tasted that. And it felt like it was in real life. Whoa. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's pretty much the whole aspect of what was going on with me when I was sick. I literally had a dream, and I titled it on my phone on my little Samsung Note thing, literally, Walking with Odin, or Walk with Odin. Yeah, it's a walk with Odin. My fault. But at the same time, like, that just blew my mind. Like, this could be like the calling card that I was needing. And what's even weirder is some of the stuff that he was talking about is already starting to happen. Yeah. It's starting to happen, people. I'm not saying this is a prophecy by Odin or God or whatever. I'm saying that this was a wake-up call I needed. And people weren't going to say what they want to say about it. I'm not going to press the issue. I'm just saying this is the stuff that I went through in my dream. I woke up still tasting the wine and not still remembering the whole environment. And it literally was like so crazy to me that I couldn't even get back to sleep. Like, it was a wake-up call. And that wake-up call was really in a way, what I needed, besides going to the doctor and taking care of what was going on with me. But when I actually, literally got better, things started happening. I started to notice certain people wanting to lie about certain things. And I've come up to the conclusion that people are going to be people. And if they're going to literally disrespect you behind your back, they will get there soon. Not karma, not revenge, not redemption, not retribution. They will get theirs. Until then, for those people that a lot of you probably are going to see this and be all like, oh, I'm assuming this person and that person. No. Don't. Because the person that knows that they've completely done some lying and all that already knows that I'm aware and that I'm not going to start nothing, but I will finish it. Because I didn't start this war. But Until then, I hope that person literally lives a long, long, long life. And I hope they find their own happiness outside of lies. Because let's face it, y'all, I've taken on a lot of different cultures between Spartan, Native American, and let's just say Norsemen, Vikings. I have come to the conclusion that I will no longer be spilling out any of my anger, and I'm no longer going to be posting stuff like that. However, I will be still doing the wolf talks, and the wolf talks are pretty much going to change up here and there. You might see me back on the street talking. You might see some action going down right then and there. I'm one of those type of people that enjoys walking. I mean, like I said, traveling is really not that big of a deal for me when it comes to walking. If I got 2 feet and a heartbeat, that's all I need. And also make sure that I'm well enough to walk, as my girlfriend has stated. The only other thing I can say is when it comes to my enemies, my post of yesterday, that is going to be my final warning and post to all my enemies. I mean it. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not scared of you. I don't care what power you have. I don't care if you think you can one-up me. Until I see a one-on-one fist fight, there ain't going to be nothing. And that is to my enemies. Ragnarok is upon you. But back into the positive aspects of this stream. Sorry for all those that probably just said, oh man, he just took this into a real dark place, blah, 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 blah. No. This also was a part of the realization that was going on. Once I saw all that stuff going down, the people that are lying, I literally was so upset and angry. To the point where anger wasn't even the word. Enraged wasn't the word. Destructive wasn't the word. And whatever other people might say, this is premeditated thought or whatever, what have you, no. I was like so beyond ticked, beyond frustrated, beyond angry, beyond destruction. I was beyond that. However, luckily I have the people that do care for me, and they brought me back down to light. Because there's times where, like I said, I can be just as nice and mean at the same time. It all depends on you. And yeah, any culture is going to say that. You treat me right, I treat you right. You treat me with disrespect, there's an issue. However, to the people that have actually, put up with me and actually walked away because of certain things, I totally understand. I know why now. And my apologies can't be grasped by those people because I already know that they will never accept it, and they will probably either, one or two, try to do something about it or try to do something about it, if that makes sense. But on another side note, because I've been sick and all that, I have not been able to drum, and my schedule was so cramped up, I haven't been able to practice anything really. And if I do get on there, it's like, I know 10 minutes is 10 minutes, but if you literally look at this like whole aspect of how things have gone down in the past few months, I could tell you a thing or two. And because I haven't really been able to keep up with the drumming, keeping up with the videos and all that, it really, like I said, held me back, just like in the dream. I'm holding myself back. And there's probably like excuses that I could probably come up with, but in the end, they're excuses. It's time for me to actually start to flourish, build my own platforms. Not like social media platforms, but build my own platforms to stand on. Build my own base of energy and do my own thing, you know what I mean? So when it comes to like wanting to continue being a better person, I got to do a lot of work on myself. And the only thing that I can do is make myself better for you guys. Because I know there's been probably a few people that have hit me up going like, oh, Wolf, we haven't seen you on your Death Fang drum page on Facebook, or we haven't seen anything on Twitch. We haven't seen you upload anything in a while. Well, yeah, that's because the last stream I did, there was a lot of stuff that happened from this point to this point. And there was a lot of stuff going down. Excuses? No, not really. There was like a lot of, the holidays and trying to figure out what's going on with my kiddos, and trying to figure out also what's going on at the time with work, and trying to figure out everything else. But the only thing that really got me was like, as soon as like my schedule opened up even more, I was like, all right, I'm really starting to see how I'm supposed to be. Not by other people's eyes, by my own. So, from all those people that have deterred me, stopped me, screwed me over, or tried to screw me over, or continuing to screw me over, I hope you all live a long, prosperous life. Because in the end, like I said, it will come back to you. Karma is not the word I'm looking for, but it will come to you. And when it hits you like a freight train, you will know. Because I've been there. A lot of you don't really know about my past. A lot of you don't really know what I've been through. But I'll tell you straight up, there's a few of those people that have lied and betrayed me that are going to learn full-heartedly how my lifestyle is. They may think I'm one way, they may think I'm another. That's on them. However, disrespect needs to be broken. This cycle needs to be severed. Like, seriously, how can one continue doing this and trying to be better when these are the type of people that are literally messing up the process? I held back on a lot of stuff, and since my time is open, I'm going to give back more time by doing all I have said, especially with that post I did yesterday. I'm going to be doing a lot more content for you guys. Going to try to literally learn more guitar and try to write my own songs. I mean, I'm a self-taught playing type person. I'm pretty much hands-on with a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Just felt like something was about to come out, and I didn't want that to happen to you guys. Sorry. But anyway, the main thing that I'm trying to figure out is, how am I going to continue? Well, I'm going to continue the best I can, and it's going to be finding new ways of income, finding new ways to record and make music and vlogs and other stuff for you guys. I have a lot of plans. And now that I got this time opened up, I have my plans. But however, just because I have plans doesn't mean that the plan's going to be foolproof. That's why I really need you guys. I'm dead serious. I need help from you guys. Like, not saying like financially struggling help. Like, I'll get back on my feet, and trust me, no one's going to stop me on that. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. But I need your guys' help, because I need to get this channel going. I need to get this community going. I need a lot more views. I need to do a lot of stuff for you guys so I can get the correct stuff going, so I can be, I guess, a music content creator, so to speak. That's what Facebook has dubbed me as, and that's what YouTube and Twitch has been dubbing me as. And if I'm able to do all this stuff, and other people share, send links, share everything, you know what I mean? If that could help, that would help. That would seriously help, y'all. That would help out a lot. And by saying a lot, I mean it a lot. because I have been drumming since, say, I'm 10 years old. It's 23 years. It's going to be 24 years in July. I've been in many great bands. A lot of them aren't together anymore. A lot of them are pretty much like said, nope, we don't need you no more, and continued on and having great success or staying local. You know, I've jammed in between, like, the Indianapolis border of Ohio, a little bit of Chicago, you know what I mean? Some areas like close to Chicago, not in Chicago, my fault for saying that, but close to Chicago. I've played numerous shows in Indy, all the way from north, south, east, and west, man. Even close to the borders of Kentucky. You know, and there's been a lot of bands that I've jammed with and a lot of good musicians out there, and I would really love to collaborate with. And shout out to the old bands of Epic Fail and Post Apocalyptic. I would really love to have like a session with you guys, and not like brag or showboat or say, look what I can do. You know, I don't want to do any of that. I would actually love to jam and just make music. My thought process has changed. I'm no longer this, you know, give me a, like, let me put it to you this way. I was so naive at the beginning of my drumming career that I literally felt like I was untouchable. I was the drummer. You know what I mean? Because I would listen to all these other drummers and all this other stuff, and I would literally just either add my own stuff to it or just do it. And what really got me going was literally like listening to like Guns N' Roses, Kiss, Aerosmith, Poison, you know, that stuff. But then when I got to the heavier side, I was like, oh my God, here we go. You know, I was so happy with that. I gotta check something real quick. Is that too loud or too short? I can't tell. Says just right, but I'm not too sure. Sorry guys, I got this thing going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, I really hope people on Twitch can hear me. I really hope people on Facebook can hear me, but man, I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Threshold, what? No, we'll just go in the middle. Just go in the middle. I don't know if I just made it worse or better. Sorry guys. We'll just yeah, my phone's going off now. I pressed one button on Twitch. Anyway, pretty much to continue on what I'm saying, I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Hopefully new ventures and new financial growths and stuff like that will come my way. I really hope I can find that wine, because if I can find that wine, like, man, it was good. Like, can I describe this wine to you guys real quick? I'm sorry if I'm taking up so much of your guys' time, or if you're expecting me to drum. To be honest with you guys, I will be drumming, but here in a little while. I got a little plan for you guys on those drumming things. But on the main aspect of the music side of stuff, and the reason why I brought up the old bands and a little bit about my past, I brought all that up because I want to continue my music career. And whether it's on here, doing stuff here on different platforms, trying to get things going, or even if it's like on stage or just a rehearsal room, I just want to jam. Like, I've got drum equipment. I pretty much have a board. My computer is pretty much my mixing board at this point, or my main engineering platform thing. I've got microphones, I got cameras, you know. If we I'm wanting to be in a band that will literally take the world by storm but also be humble about it and not be all like, oh, well, I just played 2,000 shows and I'm like way better than you. No, no, I'm not going to be like that. I would be happier and humbled if we were given that opportunity. I mean, hell, shout out to Alan Stop 11 McCoy and Aaron Hernandez. Those two are like the top guitar players I can think of right now that I would enjoy jamming with, along with some people from Ohio like Hate Beast and Zach. You know what I mean? Those guys back in the day with EOE, those guys were like phenomenal. And I was just, whoa, you know? I mean, there's a lot of people I would love to jam with again, and there's a lot of people that, you know, would probably enjoy that music. However, the one person I would really love, and rest in peace, man, I would really hope to pretty much, I would love to jam with one of our fallen brothers from back in the day, and a lot of you on my Facebook from the Little Flower and Cecina side, y'all remember this. The one person I would really love to jam with again would be Joe Adjemi. That dude was, he played for any range from classic rock to like some metal, some punk. He was all over the place with that guitar and different instruments, man. He was my first friend, to be straight up honest with you. He was my first friend and only type friend. And I just couldn't believe when his passing happened. It was really hard. And I still remember the last show I played with him, and it was an Arzon Maru type deal. And that was back at Cecina. Like, man, that was great. I remember that show. We had such a fun time. Just thinking back, man, it's not nostalgia. It's like the memories that will never leave. You know what I mean? And I know we honored in my Epic Fail days. I know the guys of Epic Fail and me, we honored Joe as much as we could because we really did love and miss that man. And if you believe in like Valhalla and all that, or heaven or Shangri-La, he's there. And hopefully, by my perspective, if he's in Valhalla drinking with the gods, he better have a pint waiting for me, not just a pint, I hope a gallon. Because, man, the stories, me and him could talk. We could talk for hours, man. I miss that dude, for real. However, the current people that, you know, I've named, I would really love to jam with all those people yet again. And even some people that I probably said that I would never jam with again, I'd probably do it again too. Because at this point, I don't care about, you know, what you I care about what you will bring to the table. I do not care about the outside aspects. Like, if you come up to me and say, hey, we got to cancel the show, and it's like 5 minutes before we're supposed to actually leave and go with the equipment, and you tell me, like, you know, if it's an actual family emergency, if it's like legit, there's pictures, and you're not sounding suspicious or hiding anything about it, then I totally understand. Family emergency is a family emergency. That's understandable. However, like I said, if you're going to sit there and like just fabricate a whole story and not be able to, you know, show proof or give us a real reason why you don't want to play a certain show, all right, then I guess there's either a difference in opinion or there's an issue with you. Because I've jammed with some people that have like shown up way late, shown up way, you know, way off radar, even when practice and all that would be over. And there would be a lot of times where a lot of people would just be like at the practice space I was there. We'd be all like, man, it'd be really great if this person was here because we kind of need his part. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of musicians won't admit it. I mean, a lot of them do go by a click track and, you know, go by that click. You know, that, you know, click tracks. Me, I'm not a big fan of them, but I'll use them if need necessary. I just prefer to play by what was done on the record and improvise. Kind of like what the old drummer Tommy Aldridge. Is it Tommy or Tony? Tommy Aldridge. Yeah, I really respect that guy because he took what the original drummer for Ozzy did and boosted it with the help of, the great Randy Rhoads, the late great Randy Rhoads, and all them, that, and the other. But the stranger thing about my, wanting to play so much music is literally because I want to play music that inspires people. Like, not this, like, always constant, like, blast beats type deal. Like, I love metal, and I don't get me wrong. All types of metal is cool with me. Doom metal, death metal, heavy metal, thrash metal. All types of metal I'm cool with. But if it's going to be, like, the same, just blast beats, and then a fast fill, and back to the blast beats and stuff, that's impressive. That's good. But I prefer somebody that actually literally have fun with it. Like, I've seen some people actually play and do some fun stuff while they're doing it on the side and, like, make it more entertaining. I just don't want to see somebody, like, for example, take their drumsticks and literally all you see is their arms moving and they're just like, this is my arms moving and this is what I was actually doing. Like they'll be sitting there and drumming and just be, that's all they'll be doing. That's their face recognition. I understand it's a whole mental aspect and it's a whole fun, but I would actually love to just have fun, if that makes better sense. I want to, if that groove is hitting and it's working, man, just get to it, and you just want to bob your head, just dance and do whatever you want to it, that's what I want to do. And the people that I know pretty much I've jammed with, the people that I've mentioned, every single one of them would literally, like, jam. Even if it was like a real fast beat, or even if it was like a bluesy beat, or if it was like, the dreaded, and the people from EOE, y'all told me this back in the day, the taco beats. Yes, the taco beats. All that stuff back in the day when I was learning, like, different terms, different things and all that, they taught me a lot. Like, I only had the experience of, like, the small stuff at the time. Now with that knowledge, along with the past experience of stuff that I've had over the years, I really can't wait to pretty much have my... Sorry, somebody... Okay, never mind. Those people literally, like, all the way from Epic Fail to Never Ending Slumber to Uncrown the Crook, Hollow Hate, Post Apocalyptic, all the bands that I've jammed with or just jammed with the members of those bands. I respect the hell out of you guys, and I miss the fuck out of you guys. You guys are fucking awesome, for real. And I've pretty much been on here for about 49 minutes just talking, but that's literally what's going on. And that's my thought process. I would love to get in touch with more musicians, collab, maybe jam with the old musicians I've jammed with before, get something going. I mentioned I really wanted to start my own album. I just don't have an engineering experience. I just know what I want. And if it sounds really good, then I really hope it pulls through. And if it doesn't, well, then I guess back to the drawing board. Because I'm not going to stop until Valhalla calls me. And the reason why I'm saying Valhalla instead of like Heaven or Shangri-La or whatever, or Paradise, is because I got Viking roots, like Scandinavian Norseman roots. And it's true. I mean, some people can be all like, oh man, I could just tell by looking at you. Well, it's in my blood. And I'm not saying that I'm pagan or saying anything else. I'm agnostic. I just prefer to say Valhalla because to me it sounds cooler. That, and also it makes it sound like, there's... Heaven just sounds like not trying to bash heaven. Not trying to do that. No. But when I hear like certain people want to talk about the paradise, like the Elysian Fields, or you know the Great Halls of Valhalla and stuff like that, it's like I'm using that aspect of what is represented as paradise. I'm not saying that that is what it's supposed to be called. I just continue saying it because I'm also liking that old culture, and the old culture of somewhat of that culture of the Norseman Scandinavia area. You know what I mean? So when I say Valhalla, that's what I'm meaning. Like, I'm meaning heaven, Shangri-La, paradise, Elysian Fields, stuff like that. That's what I'm meaning. I'm not trying to discourage people or get all religious and stuff, because like I've said before in the past, and I'll say it again now, I'm not religious. I'm really not. I mean, I believe in certain codes that need to be respected, but I believe that there's a lot of science that can back up a lot of things. And I'm not saying I'm a skeptic on religion. I respect it all. Like, it's your religion, do you? You know, just don't cram it down my throat. Because at that point, you're already losing me, and I'm not gonna stand there and just listen to, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm gonna walk away from you, respectfully, because that's what I was taught. And if I don't like something, and I've already told you I don't like it, and you continue to press on, I'm walking the other way. And if it gets into a heated discussion, well, there's only two options that are going to happen. We either resolve it, or there would be further issues. But can't say much on that. There's really none of my concern on that, because I don't care what you do, you know. There's a lot of other things that I've had to come to terms with, and I have to honor certain agreements as well. But I will say this, and I will say this proudly. I will not stop playing music, and I will never stop until I am literally 6 to 9 feet down in the ground, and I'm either drinking with my father, waiting for my boys to show up, and we prosper and bask in their journey while I have a nice sip, or hell, I could even probably say, like, we smoke one or something. You know what I mean? Like, shit. But all in all, I really hope that a lot of you have been doing a lot of good things, and I would like to hear what's been happening with y'all. I mean, I know I've been not on pretty much streaming platforms and stuff lately because of, you know, what I've told you. But if you guys have been pretty much hanging out with me this whole time, you guys are awesome. But at the same time, I'm not seeing like a lot of activity, but there are a lot of people that are probably still at work, or they're probably going to watch this later. So that's cool. I mean, I'll share this regardless of anything. Usually I also stop within like 30 minutes and I start drumming, but I'm trying to do a whole new take. I want to talk to you guys. And also, maybe on these streams and stuff, if I do it just right, I'll do some reaction videos if my computer allows it, because I got to upgrade. I pretty much have to. I got a lot of good stuff, and it can get me going, but I got to upgrade soon. And if my stuff's got to upgrade, I got to upgrade. And that's where I'm at right now in life, people. I'm waiting to upgrade my whole lifestyle. Is that going to change my outlook on music? No. Is it going to give me a better way of doing things? Yes. Am I going to do better for my boys and my girlfriend and everything else? Yes. There's no stopping this. And if there is somebody that's going to stop it, well, like I said, until Valhalla calls, I will still keep going. We got about 6 minutes before I decide to do stuff. So in the meantime, I don't know if you guys would really like to listen to drumming and all that. I do have everything mic'd up. I still have to like change a little bit of stuff around, so here in a little bit I'm going to be using a lot of different aspects. Sorry, I had to scratch my leg. Different aspects on camera views. Now, Facebook, you guys, and I'm meaning you guys are going to be sitting over on my desk, and you're going to be facing the drum set, and you're going to be seeing the stuff that's literally going behind the kit, but on the side of the kit, and I hope it's a good view for you guys. I only have 3 main cameras, and one camera I'm using for Twitch, and the camera stand that's behind me, you guys see that right here? That camera, or that camera stand, has a camera on it, and yes, it is sitting on my bed because I needed additional height, and also it looks good. And I made sure that it's not going to pretty much fall over or anything. But on Twitch, if you guys want to hear that stuff on Twitch, or if you guys want to check out what's going on Twitch, check me out what's going on over there. I got pretty much two cameras set up on the drum set that's going to be on the drum set. And they're going to be pretty much like showing a small camera view and a big camera view. And that's what I got going on Twitch as soon as I switch it to the jam portion of my stream. So, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and start changing stuff up. I'm going to see if I can get things going. And we're going to jam a little bit. Like, I'll probably just jam whatever pops up, you know. Sorry, there's a lot. I didn't realize my mic stand was about to fall off or fall down. So, we're going to start changing it up. Check it out. Hey Twitch, how's it going? We're going to be going this way with you. Yeah. All right. I think that looks good. Be right back. So what's going on, everybody? I know you guys are probably like checking this stuff out and going like, what is he doing? Well, that's because I've changed up the layout. And it looks like I got to do a couple adjustments, but I kind of like this little layout right now. Especially if I'm able to pretty much see what's going on that side, which ain't really a bad thing at all. But I really hope you guys enjoy this, and we're just going to do some warm-ups and just jam a little bit. I mean, I don't plan on doing like music to it right now because I'm not aware of all the copyright stuff that's going on with Facebook or Twitch. So for right now, till then, I'm just going to do some drumming and have a little fun. Hope you guys enjoy. I said we trying to play a song. I got one. I got one in mind. Give me a second. Yeah.
That was a drumless track.
Well, hi everybody on the background. Hope you're enjoying that.
I really hope everybody on this camera really enjoys that. But in any case, I'm happy that you guys are here, and I'm glad that you guys are here. The ones that have pretty much like stuck around and hung out and all that. I know I'm probably playing like nonsense stuff to you guys. I know my drumming is probably annoying to some, but I enjoy drumming and I enjoy playing, and this is pretty much my therapy. So I'm going to keep drumming until it's time to end the stream. I got about 10 minutes left, so we're going to go ahead and try to play some stuff that I haven't played in a while. Warm-ups and other things. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. And I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that little rendition of drumming. And I really hope you guys were able to hear it. I'm not really sure if anybody was able to hear that because I don't know what's going on with these speaker setting type deals. But it is what it is at this point. Let me bring this down a little bit. There we go. Tighten up. This needs to go down a little bit. There we go. So it's not really all in my face. And I can do this. Yeah. So, yeah. That's basically going to be today's stream, y'all. I know not a lot of people have pretty much seen this, but if y'all check this stuff out here in a little while and all that, that'd be great. Quick shout outs to a lot of people I mentioned. Rest in peace, Joe Ajmin. What's going on, Hate Beast? What's going on, Zach Whitaker? And also Aaron Hernandez and Alan Stop 11 McCoy, along with other people that I've jammed with over the years. I really hope you guys are doing well, and I hope everybody else is doing okay. I got sweat coming in my eye. There we are. Yeah. So yeah, I know it's not really a spectacular type stream, but this is actually me coming back and showing you guys that I am coming back and I want to be better for you guys. And I want to make sure that everything is done right. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to hear me, see me, and have fun with me. All right, y'all. Well, we got about a couple minutes until it's quitting time for me. So if you guys like this, share, like, comment, tell me what I need to improve on, tell me what I might need to improve on, what I have to improve on, and all that stuff. I would love the feedback. And it would also help me out if you guys check out my other social medias, which is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, Patreon. As soon as this is done, I will be doing a little bit of edits and stuff like that, and I will be posting new stuff on my YouTube, my Facebook drum page, and all the other pages that I have. And if you guys want to check me out on Patreon and Discord and all those other affiliated types of deals that I'm doing. I really hope you guys enjoy what I present to you, and I hope to do more in the future. All right, y'all. This has been Wolf. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to chill out and relax for a little while before the day is over. So, that was weird. I had something on my tongue. That was weird. But, yeah. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I love each and every one of you that have pretty much been hanging out and chilling with me over the years. And also to those that I mentioned earlier about being enemies, that still stands. And I really hope that it doesn't have to come down to some crazy stuff. All right, y'all. This is Wolf. It is 1:30. It's time for me to get off here. So I shall catch you all later. Much love. Stay safe. Be safe. And I'll catch you all on the next one. This is Wolf, a.k.a. Death Fang, signing out. Laters.